Welcome to the 217 Recovery Podcast.
If you don't make mistakes, you won't learn.
With your host, Corey Winfield.
Like, oh my gosh, I'm going into a place and there are going to be people like talking to walls, and there was some of that. But it was still pretty cool.
Co-host, Marnie Winfield.
And if they don't get that sincere messaging, then they're not going to have that conversation on a level where maybe you can get through to them.
And special guest, Corey Smoker.
I don't want to hear the here over here, but then I know what you're skipping down the street over there doing, you know?
Got your ass.
It is the 27th of May, 2026. What's up? My name is Corey Winfield. I can't talk.
I'm Corey Smoker.
It's been a minute, I guess, you know?
Yes.
Golly, last one we did, I was still 47 years old, but it was like I think we missed April, didn't we?
Yeah.
We did miss April, and we're barely making in May.
Well, I mean, we did sit down to do two different ones, but it just didn't work out.
Yeah, and it was about Kratom, too. One of them was, because I kind of wanted to get into that because there's a lawmaker in Michigan that was like, hey, let's ban it, criminalize it. And I don't know. It was just like, hey, well, hold on. Let's talk about this kind of thing. Like, don't be starting to do that stuff without talking to people who know what's going on. And it's like in the Michigan Senate now, I think. But it looks like they kind of have another version of it, and I think they kind of adapted it to where it should be, so I don't really need to really do much more. So that was kind of like one of my things too, was like, well, I don't want to go out here and say all this stuff and it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of that going on right now in the world where people are posting this and posting that, and I don't know if you know this or not. I know you know this, Corey, but if someone's listening, but you don't change your community by posting things on Facebook. Now, you can post like videos of you doing good shit and post it on Facebook, and you can maybe change their opinion, or maybe give them an idea to help their community or do something with their kids, you know. But like saying Trump did this or Trump sucks or whatever, it doesn't do anything. You know, it really doesn't. I am a judge of character. I like to judge people on character. I don't like Trump's character. I just don't like him as a person. Is he a good president? I don't know. I don't like to hear it. Would you turn on a TV show that you don't like? No. If you hate, what's a TV show you hate, Corey?
The Office.
The Office. So if The Office was playing 24/7, you would avoid that room, right? Where the TV was playing, you'd be like, I don't want to hear it, don't want to see it. That's what Trump does to me. So I try to stay off Facebook. I try to stay off of the news, and which is bad, you know. And it's not just the Trump people. I hate the other people too. Mm-hmm. I hate it because they're still talking about the person I hate. So it's like, oh, I'm watching a show on The Office. Oh, then you can't even watch the other show because they're talking about how much they hate The Office, and you just want to throw stuff and go, can I just walk away? And so I wrote a song about it. It's called Aware. It's a very good song, actually. I'm not gonna lie, it's really good. But like, you just have to be aware of yourself, and I think that's what people get lost in nowadays. They get so caught up. It's easy to do. Pick up your phone, go on Facebook. You'll get mad in 2 seconds.
Yep.
And that's what they want. And that's not the real world. Because look at it, man. When the record light goes off, people go normal. When you go to the store, you see people walking around throwing shit. Trump. No, because it's on Facebook. It's on social media. It's the internet world. It's not a real world people live in. You know, you shouldn't base people on what this is that. It's just it is, and that's what it is. And move on with your life. I can't control what President Trump does today.
Me neither.
I know we got to fix a lot of shit when he's done, but we've had to fix a lot of shit for a long time. So you can't blame it all on him. You can't blame it all on Biden. It's a whole system that's just messed up, in my opinion.
Yeah,
it's a piss. It's a piss. No, it's a system that's based on money and greed. And if they would really look at it and look at us like we're taxpayers, like they should look at us, they would understand that they're actually losing money, you know, by allowing things to happen that hurt people and hurt people's health. And they're losing trillions. So if somebody is screaming from the roof, hey, let's make this country great, then look at the real facts of how you can make this country great again. Because making this country great again for who? That's a question. You know, wouldn't it be beneficial if we put every poverty person through college? Free. You go to college. Here you go. Free. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
Because then people, oh, you can't just give them free. Why? Your kids can go too. Everybody goes free. Because that would help. Because then everybody's educated, right? Or is that what we don't want? Because once everybody becomes educated, they get better jobs, they make more money, they pay more taxes, right? Oh, because they saved my life, the state of Michigan or Medicaid or whoever, you know, by allowing me, which I had to fight for because they kept telling me I couldn't go to treatment. So you have to fight your way through it. It's not as easy as people think. Oh, you want to go to treatment? You got a problem? Oh, just call the number and go. Ha ha. Try that today. Try it. You just try that and see how easy that is for you. But anyway, the money that I paid in taxes since then, they've paid for the treatments over and over and over. You know, like that's good. That's how it's supposed to work. Mm-hmm. And now I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But there's people that are dying left and right. And there are people out there that still want to keep this like a secret that, you know, these drugs are bad. And I'm talking about alcohol is one of them too. You know, like alcohol is the major one. Like it's bad. Now, am I saying ban it? No. But I do question when they say, well, we tried prohibition. That didn't work. Whoa, slow the tape. I wasn't there. Who said it didn't work? Was it the next administration that came in talking about, look at the money we're losing? Oh, Al Capone was running shit, killing people. Okay, that's happening right now. Like, we could easily be like, hey, let's legalize fentanyl. Look at all this crime going on. Look at all this organized crime. Let's legalize it. It's not working. No. I'm willing to bet money that I don't have, but I bet it all that it was more the other, that the administration came in and said, oh, my God, we are losing billions of dollars. We're going to go ahead and legalize that because, well, we're politicians and these people are paying us even probably more money personally. Whatever president, whatever regime was going on at that time, I don't have that at the ready. Sorry. Didn't really think we were going to talk about the topic today. And I'm too lazy to stop the podcast and look it up. You can do that on your own. But I'm just saying, though, like, I don't trust it, and it needs to change. So, and it will during my lifetime. And that's not like a shot at anybody. It's not a message to legislation. That's just like a message to communities. Like, we have to do it. I'm not doing it. I can't do it on my own. We have to put our foot down and just be like, look, you got tobacco. You got tobacco with it. You got opioids. Talking about the accountability stuff. You know, hey, we're holding people accountable. But yet alcohol is dancing around on every big game. Every big event. Hey, Super Bowl 28 brought to you, or I guess it'd be whatever, 72, shit, whatever it is now. Super Bowl, blah, 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 brought to you by crack cocaine. Get some at your local store. You know, like they wouldn't do that. Here's some fentanyl. Hey, get the best fentanyl down here. This fentanyl will keep you nice and skinny.
But it sure is sponsored by Busch Light and Bud Light and Miller Light.
Isn't that funny?
Corona.
But yeah, that's my vice. That's what almost killed me. That's taunting me every day, and that's the worst one. And they know it, but yet they're walking around, dancing around. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we all know, you know, I know, my mom knows, alcohol is dangerous. It can be. And again, we had this conversation earlier. It's not really alcohol's fault. It's good. You and I, we loved it. And that's the problem, is that it is good and it is addicting, and they know that. It causes cancer. They know that. So when I reach for that and nobody tells me it causes cancer, they tell me it's addictive, but if I drink responsible, I'm good. So I was not drinking and driving all that much, and I was drinking as responsibly as I could, so I didn't think I had a problem. And then my liver fails.
But it says drink responsibly. What does that mean?
That's what I was doing. I don't know. I followed the directions. Now I have a problem, and I am an alcoholic, and now these things are bad, and I don't want to be that, you know? And so like it puts you in this whole little thing. But if we just face it as it is what it is and stopped, I mean, alcohol companies can pay $10 billion every year to whoever they want. And if they want to do that to politicians, okay. And we can vote them out and they'll just pay somebody else. But there has to be a time where we put a politician in there that doesn't take that money, or we just hit them, like, again, hit them on the other side of it, you know, have them pay it out, because they do owe it to this country and the community to help the people that do suffer from, you know, using their product. And they say the wrong way, but it doesn't matter. You've got tobacco, you've hit them with it, you've hit opioids. Now it's time for alcohol. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is, because last time I checked, there's still beds. There's still people can't get into treatment centers. That means we need more treatment centers. We need more access to them. We need more recovery. We just need more stuff. Quit making us beg for this. We are out there doing the work in the community that nobody else is doing. Nobody wants to do, and we're doing it. We're saving your kids. We're helping your people too. Mm-hmm. It will help anybody. I don't care if you make $1 million, you make $0. You could be living on the streets or living on a houseboat. Don't care. You need some help? We're going to help you.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's about. We don't care if you're black, white, native. It doesn't matter.
And we try our best to remove all the barriers to get whoever.
And it's still not enough. And we still are sitting here with our hands out begging. And then it's like we're told we can hire people, but you can't have a computer to work on. You know, that's essentially what they're saying. They're not saying that, but essentially they are saying that in different aspects of what we do. Mm-hmm. It's like, well, you can have a computer, but you can't print it. What? how are we supposed to do all this work and get all these reports done?
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? It's very, very confusing, and we're working the best we can, within the parameters that we are, because you can't just, like I said, post on Facebook and change things. It takes work, it takes time, but it takes people willing to do it.
Yeah. And also, too, it just shows something that, look at all the challenges, that that 217 recovery has faced since even I've been here. And I know before that, just the things that you had to conquer and overcome just to get to having the recovery center and being here and doing the transportation at the volume that you were. And, I think it just still says something, Corey, that, we continue to just keep showing up every day and doing what we can with what we're handed.
Yeah. And that's all you can do, and there's so many questions and, yeah.
I know, but you know what?
Yeah,
we still continue to just show up, be here, and try to help the next individual. And it's kind of just like what I say about going to some of these outings for 217. If I at least talk to one person today, you know what? That's making a difference today. If I'm at least telling one person new about 217 recovery today, that's the best that we can do.
Yeah. Sometimes. And sometimes there's a lot we can do, but again, it all kind of comes back to, what tools are we given and what can we do? Because, as well as I, if we had 4 people that could take people to and from treatment right now, they would be out taking people to and from treatment right now.
Yes.
And hopefully, like I said, some things will work out for us. We have, again, we've been working behind the scenes, doing what we're supposed to be doing and trying to go in the right path. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, there's got to be some give, and other people in the communities need to say this stuff too, not just me. I can't just get on a podcast and say it. Again, I started this going on saying post on Facebook doesn't change anything. Me even doing this episode is not going to change anything. It's going to take people in action.
Yep.
You can hear this episode, turn it off, take a shower, just forget about it and go on about your day, which most people probably will. Or you can sit down and be like, all right, well, who do I write? Who do I say we need to get more recovery supports up in here? That's how you change things. You can sit here and watch TV all day and bitch about Trump this, Trump that, hate him, love him. It doesn't matter. What's going on in your community is what you actually can matter. Is that what you can change? And those are things that matter in your community. So kind of look at it that way. If you really want to change stuff, do it like that.
Yeah.
Start small.
And are you showing up and supporting the recovery community?
If you really want to be involved in politics, be involved in politics. Find out who's running for what. Vote somebody in, vote somebody out. Whatever you need to do. But be involved that way. Don't just keep posting. It's old, man. And I don't know if I clicked on the wrong thing and then now that's all I see. I used to see booties and titties and now I just see Trump. I want to go back to the good old days. I got to start clicking on more titties. I'm like, sorry, honey. I'm not trying to look up porn. I just want Trump off of here. It's either Trump or titties.
Oh, man.
I wonder what she'd say to that.
I wonder.
She's probably like, well,
she's going to hear it once she sees the notification that
there's a new episode.
Yeah.
We'll see if we're just laying in bed. And she's like, oh, honey. I'm like, what? She's like, the titties are okay. I'm like, okay. Wait, what are you talking about? Titties are okay for what? What are we doing?
Yeah, she's.
Now I'm game. Wake up.
Because you're going to done forget that we did this and what you said.
Yeah. Oh, that's, 2 minutes after you leave, I'll be like, forget about it.
Oh, man. I know one of these days we're going to have to do a podcast with her as well. Because
I know it's just so busy. Parker, he's 2 now. Yeah, let's do a little recap. We haven't recapped in a while, I guess. But Parker's 2. Just turned 2 last Friday. And Beckett, which I don't think we've announced this yet, but I'll do it. Might as well, honey. I'm not sure when you'll be on the podcast again. But no, we have another child on the way, another son, baby boy, Beckett. So that's breaking news, I guess.
It's so awesome. I'm so
work
excited.
It in the middle of the episode, but hey, yeah, Beckett Avery Winfield, and he'll be here in September.
Yes, he will.
Parker will have a little brother. So, I mean, look at this recovery life. I mean, it's just amazing. It really is. And I was talking to a buddy of mine last night, and I was telling him, it's like, dude, and he drinks. And if you drink, it's your thing. I'm just saying, as a friend, I told him, it's like, dude, I want you to feel what I feel in this recovery life. It is so good. Like, it's life. I never had this before, and I was telling him, it's like, I don't want you to quit drinking because I think you're an asshole or because it's bad. It is killing you, I told him. But like, dude, I just want you to feel this recovery life. Like, this is good. Like, it's amazing, dude, the stuff that you can do and put your mind to. And yeah, you'll fail. That happens, but you'll get back up and you can keep going. And that's how we learn. But I was just telling him that, man. And he's just like, yeah, he's going through some things. And, again, I'm not trying to make anybody in recovery, especially my friends, but I do want them all to have this life. And if they're not living it and I hear them and I hear it in their voice, and it's just like, I hope they can get it. But it is a great life, and things that I once thought were impossible, things that I have never thought I could do, write a movie, make a soundtrack to it, like just crazy stuff. Start a nonprofit, help people get to treatment. I think there's other stuff in there too. Father, husband.
Be a boss.
Be a boss, yeah. That's not a good thing.
Selling a home and buying a home.
Yeah.
With a yard for your kids.
I really can't wait to make the movie, though. I'm really excited about that. It's getting close to where I don't want to do one more polish of the script yet. But like, I think I have to go through one more time and just clean up the action lines. But like, I'm confident now where it is to like start building a pitch deck and start, finding the director of photography for it. And moving to like really making this thing, man. It's pretty crazy.
Awesome. I know, on the soundtrack.
The soundtrack's going to be lit. I'm telling you, it's really good, but people are like, oh, whatever. But no, it's like really good. I'm not kidding.
I've heard some of the songs that you've tested, and I like them.
Yeah, I remember the first one I sent you, you're like, oh my God, that's like to your movie. I'm like, yeah, I know. And you're like, oh my God.
That's my favorite one of all.
7 Cents or Light Comes Slow.
That's the very first one that you sent me. I play that one a lot.
Yeah. That one, or is it the Dead End?
No, it's the light
one. Yeah, but it's not the country version, right?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's cool too. Like, it's like different versions of songs, and I don't know, but they are good, and it's pretty cool, and it's interesting. And I started writing the songs for the movie, and I was just like, wow, this is kind of, because after spending I don't know how many months writing this movie and other movies and other scripts, now like I don't feel like I'm not a writer. Like at first when I was doing it, like if you asked me a year ago and you'd be like, oh, you're a writer, I'd be like, oh no, I don't know. But now if you're like, hey, you write movies, I'm like, yeah, I do. Want to talk about it? Like I feel that confident now, like I can do that, because it just comes natural almost. And so I kind of approached writing songs kind of the same way, and it was just like, oh wow. And then it's just about opening up and having this third eye, I guess you could call it. I don't know, it's like weird, but so awesome. Then I started writing some for myself, like from personal experiences, and some of them were crazy deep, and some of them were like messing me up in the head, because going back to those places, it wasn't fun.
No. But you did make an awesome song for your wife for Mother's Day.
I did, and that's like one of my favorite ones now too. Yeah, that one. I don't know. There's like 4 or 5 of them that I think are really, really good. And
I think it's cool when I bebop in the office here and I hear him playing. I'm like,
yeah, I wrote one yesterday morning. I don't know. It's crazy how it'll happen too. Because like, if I sit down and go like, I'm going to write a song. If I would like to sit down to try to write a song with you right now, it just wouldn't happen. But it's like when I'm waiting, and I think one of the best songs I wrote when I was waiting for Marnie was in her eye exam. I'm sitting in the car and Parker's sleeping in the back, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do? And I was like, I started thinking about I needed one more song for the movie, for the soundtrack, and I was like, okay, well I need one more. And I started thinking about, I never wrote a goodbye letter to my drug of choice. And when you're in treatment, they're like, hey, write a goodbye letter, and they go outside and they burn them. What if I write that real quick? So then I just started doing it, and it was just kind of flowing, and it just, it came out pretty well, and I finished it up later. I mean, I wrote some of it then, but it takes a minute to tweak it and finish it, but I did it within like a night or whatever, but I don't know.
It's awesome, I think.
I know you want me to write one for you. Or you didn't, actually, hold on. Let me rewind that because that is not the case. I volunteered to write one for you because I thought it would be fun.
Yeah, so we're going to let Corey take his creative thoughts. And he volunteered himself to make me a song. So can't wait to see how this goes.
Yeah, it'll be awesome.
It's going to be good. I know I'll probably be either laughing or laughing.
Yeah, it's going to be a funny one. It's not going to be.
It's not
going to be deep. Yeah, that'd be too much.
Oh, man.
But anyway,
we did go to UFAM.
we did go to UFAM.
We didn't do a podcast,
We did not do a podcast.
but this year was just kind of, we did something a little different. We interviewed some people.
Yeah, we did. And I still haven't reviewed the audio, but just from what I could hear when we were doing it, it was so windy on May 14th in Lansing, Michigan. And we did have Scott Berry, who is a filmmaker here in Traverse City. He came out with us, and we're doing like a side project with him. And yeah, we had other people coming up because we were trying to do this recovery coaching services that we offer, to try to promote that they're free, through RCOs. And it was just so windy. We had people come up and, talk to us and stuff, but I don't know if I'll be able to use any of it. And Scott had, because he's a big professional guy, had like some big it looked like the biggest microphone you've ever seen, but it was really just like a cage the microphone was only like that, but anyway, it works. Because he sent me some of the stuff that he had, because one of the guys that's running for governor was there, and he came by, and I kind of asked him a couple of questions, and it was kind of more for them to use because we can't really use it because we're a nonprofit, and they would make us look like we're leaning towards him. Wouldn't want to do that, so...
He did take some clips, too, of me asking a couple people questions. Did you get that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, well, I put together some kind of video, and I haven't hit save yet. Just a little snippets of our time at UFAM. So look for that on our website, too. And then June 11th
is Recovery Stories, Messages of Hope, Part 9.
And you're going to MC that, I heard.
Yeah.
Because I heard it was either you're going to MC it, but you told your story before, right? Or was it...
I just told the...
Message of Hope. Interesting. Because I had a good idea earlier, but you were on the phone. I have a chance to talk to you about it. But hey, we'll talk about that off the air because,
okay.
Air at Dirty Laundry, but I think Corey Smoker might be talking at Recovery Stories 9.
Oh, no.
But anyway, yeah, so cool.
So everybody stay home. I'm just kidding. There's going to be a couple other good speakers, but them are a surprise until they're on the flyer and that comes out. That is...
Well, I don't think now. I think we can talk about it.
Okay. Ricky McCullum and Rob Campo.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going to have to get up with them too? Okay, maybe. I don't know. They got good stories.
Do they?
Yeah. Ricky came in a little bit after me, so...
Okay. All right. Well, hey,
he's like one of my, what do they call them? Litter mates?
I don't know, but that's cute, Corey.
Yeah. We did. Are we doing free fishing day weekend?
Obviously.
I'm not sure.
That's on the Saturday after Recovery Stories. So
Is that Father's Day?
No.
When's Father's Day?
The next weekend.
So the next weekend after the next weekend, or the next weekend after Recovery Stories?
The next weekend after Recovery Stories.
Isn't that the fishing weekend?
No, the fishing weekend. So the 11th is on a Thursday. That's Recovery Stories.
Then 13th.
13th.
Saturday the 13th is
free fishing
weekend in Michigan. So you don't need a license. You just go out there and go get you some food.
So stay tuned on 217 Recovery's website or on our Facebook to see if we might be having a free fishing contest.
Can I tell you something I never told anybody?
Yeah.
When I was little, and then this is why I probably hate fish so bad. We'd have to wait for free fishing weekend. And they would take, this was, I was just a kid. I was like 4 or 3. And they would take me down to the public access down in Watervliet, Michigan, off Forest Beach Road there. And I'd have to sit out there. And it was I think it might have been like the whole weekend. I can't remember the details because I'm the trauma. But I had to sit out there and fish to get everybody's weight in fish and bluegill so that our family could eat. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's tough.
But
could you imagine doing that?
No.
Do you think families do that? I bet you somewhere there's a family doing that.
I can tell you that I was drug with my family to go out ice fishing, perch fishing, and then watch them cut off their head.
Did you have to eat them?
I would not.
How do people eat fish?
I don't know. Some people say it's so good.
I don't understand it. Like my dad, is it something like maybe they fell when they hit their heads or something?
I don't know.
We should have a law banning fish.
Obviously.
Dude, I'm gonna write that. I'm gonna have like this like prestige looking official document. I'm gonna send it in, and it's gonna be to ban fish. Like not eating them, just ban them. I want them all killed. I want fish gone from the earth.
Oh my gosh.
What good do they do?
It's not gonna work.
Tell me, I mean, they're building dams and stuff. Like, what did they eat? Bugs or something? I don't know. Like, what do fish do?
Well,
what role do they play? And this is very uneducational, but actually it's educational at the same time because now somebody's looking it up.
Well, some eat the algae and help keep
But for what?
Keep that water clean that we don't swim in.
Right. So, I mean, what is the point of them?
I don't know. The bears eat them. Wolves.
Again, there are predators. They want to eat us.
I don't know.
I don't have a bear jacket.
But I don't go fishing and I don't eat them. So I just help put on this event.
No, but the free fishing, it is. And it's in Traverse City, and we're going to be out there again doing it this year. And we grow up some hot dogs. It's just a good time. A few hours of rain can hold off.
Last year we had the cornhole boards.
Yeah. So it's just a good time. Play some. Hey, you can hear some of my music. We'll bring the Bose speaker and jam out on some Corey Winfield tunes.
We watched Kim get dizzy on the merry-go-round.
Okay, we'll have video for that too. I don't know. But yeah, if you're around Traverse City and you want to check it out or do something, or if you're just out and about and want to grab some friends and you're in recovery in Michigan, just remember free fishing weekend is the 13th of June. So it's actually just that day, right? You think that DNR would F with you if you came out on the 14th and you're like, look, man, I had to work late yesterday.
I think it is the whole weekend. We just do it on that Saturday. Yeah.
Because we lazy. We're not lazy. We just don't have all the time in the world to go free fishing.
And
we don't even eat fish.
No. And it's a time for us to just kind of come together and connect in recovery and
eat beef. We just watch people fish as we're eating beef hot dogs, like it should be.
Yeah.
One
more thing I do want to mention is I did open a women's sober living home in Traverse City.
Yes, you did do that. See our branches of hope.
Yep. For 6 women, right by the hospital, and it's peer led. They pay rent. They got a job. They go to recovery meetings, and seems to be running pretty well right now. So,
cute little house. Marnie and I went over and checked it out. Let's go. I'm proud of you for that. Yeah, there was some people that owned some sober livings. They closed them, and then they kind of left a huge void here in Traverse City, and then it kind of sucked because then they put out this housing grant that whatever. But since this area wasn't a priority, like it's kind of pointless. So it was real kind of, yeah. But you went on your own and did it with your own monies and your own, we call it elbow grease.
Yeah, a
doing
lot
it
of
all
elbow
yourself.
grease.
Yeah,
but it was worth it. It's, just trying to continue to help people in recovery, and especially.
I mean, you didn't just post on Facebook a bunch about how this area needs one, just hoping one would pop up.
Yeah, no.
No, you're the one that actually did it. Yeah, that's what we need sometimes, and It's not for everybody. Some people, that's not how they can contribute. You know, some people it can be financially. Like maybe they don't have the time to like physically get down up in it, but that's why people like to do the financial donations, and that stuff helps too. But if you can get out there and do it, do it. You know, or just stop posting shit on Facebook. Like stop buying into the hypes.
Yeah.
Quit trying to feel how people are trying to tell you how to feel.
Well, and I think that it just starts amping them up into something that is so, I don't know.
Yeah, like why am I going to get in a
way.
fight between two people? Republicans, Democrats. I don't care. All they're fighting over is money and power and control because one wants to do this with all their money and give their money here. The other one wants to take all the money and give it over here. It's not even their money. It's our money.
No.
You know, and they're just playing this stupid game, and we need to change that. If you're like, oh, you can't change that. Okay.
Yeah.
Just
I don't know.
Change it from the inside.
Part of me, I don't even get, I can't watch any of it.
See, are you the same as me then? Like,
yeah, I avoid it in a way because it's like, I just keep doing what I know I can help every day to try to help change or advocate for or stand behind, and the rest of it, I can't even try to go down the rabbit hole and co-sign some of it because it's like, what is the truth? What is not? And I don't have time to filter out all that. And my bottom line is like, what I know for me is like, no matter how high the gas prices are, I still have to excuse my language. I still have to put gas in my car and go to work. Groceries, yeah, it's higher, but guess what? I still need groceries in my house. I still have to pay my electric bill. I still, you know, so it's like, these are what I know I have to still pay and do. So I just have to get up and go to work to pay all that to do it. Bottom line.
Yeah.
So.
Sometimes.
Well.
No, you do. And you bust your ass. And I'm very proud of you. So good job.
Well, thanks.
World needs more people like you.
More Corys like us.
I don't know, like me. I think the people would say no on that, but yeah, definitely just more people like you. I think would help communities out tremendously. So that's the stuff I'm talking about. But anyway, we did our podcast for the year. No, we're gonna get to 1,000 episodes one day. We just added one more today.
Hey, it's about what we can do for today.
961. I don't even remember. I used to remember how many, but I don't know. I used to think like just making a run of just like, let's knock them out one a day, but it's just, I don't even have that time, man. I mean, I do, but I don't.
I do think we need to try to get one more this month with Marnie on there.
That's a couple days. You know what? Maybe we'll do back-to-back episodes. That blow people's minds. They'd be like, I didn't even have a chance to listen to the first one. Hit me with the second. Damn. But we're still good, man. I'm still in recovery. Corey's still in recovery. Like everything's still good.
Yeah.
Just time, just time management and.
Well, we've been busy doing.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Behind the scene things. I've been doing the sober living.
Yeah, big things.
Marnie's passed all of her testing, and now she's the MSLW, and she's doing her stuff at Mental Wellness as well. We have Tim Glucky, who's now works for us, which is amazing. He's been an awesome part of the team, and I'm glad to have him. He's also now certified as a peer recovery coach through DHHS. Well, he has to take his test, but
if he can pass that test,
I believe that he can. I believe he can.
I gave him a lot of shit yesterday.
Yeah,
like so and so passed it. Everybody passed it. If you don't pass it,
oh my gosh, I know.
How dumb would that look, Tim? You're the only one that didn't pass it.
He's all fretting about it.
Yeah,
he'll be fine.
Yeah, hopefully, Tim.
Obviously,
you can make it.
If anything, remember June 11th, Recovery Stories.
Yeah.
Doors open at 4:30. Dinner's served at 5. Speakers start at 6. It's at the Grand Traverse Event Center.
Yeah, and if you're listening to this and you're like, oh, it's June 12th. Well, pictures and video aren't up yet, but they will be. And Munson Behavioral Health here in Traverse City, they actually sponsor us to do the videos. And we still haven't done all of them. We will. It's, again, a time thing. And yeah, but there are videos up, and thanks to Munson for doing that. And you'll be seeing more Munson videos from the recovery stories from the past year or two coming out very soon. If there's a lot of people that we haven't published, we haven't had time to.
Yeah.
But that's coming. It will be there. But yeah, check out 217recovery.com for that. And like us on Facebook, YouTube, all that jazz, and follow us on whatever platform you're listening on with this.
Thanks for listening to the 217 Recovery Podcast. Listen to over 900 episodes on the 217 Recovery app that's free in your app store or online at 217recovery.com.